and welcome to Little Learners. I am really excited about today's video because I'm working with Pearson to bring you this wonderful Lego education kit. So the purpose of this kit is to help those who are working in early education to boost the language skills of children who are most at risk of starting school without the level of language that they need. So without further ado, let's take a look at what's inside. We have our practitioner guide and we will have a good look at this in a moment. We've got some information about the kit itself, kind of a welcome thing. We have some of these cardboard pieces which have lovely scenes on them which you can use for different sessions. And then we also have lots and lots of Duplo in here. So we have things like your standard blocks, and then we also have some really nice pieces like some flames, some Lego people, and there are definitely some more Lego people in here as well, a crocodile, and there are lots of other animals and other pieces in here. Excuse me, I'm trying to make a video. So let's take a look at the practitioner guide that has everything in it that you need to be able to run these sessions. Excuse me box, we're just going to put you over here. So this guide includes 12 different sessions that you can use with your children, and they are all slightly different. They all kind of build on the skills of the last one as you go on. So these sessions or interventions use things like songs and rhymes and storytelling to first boost the skills that children already have and are already confident in, and then second, to build on top of that to help them with their skills that they find a little bit more tricky. This might be things like sustaining attention and listening, widening vocabulary, using the right speech sound, understanding sentences and using more abstract terms like before and after, and also play and social skills. Something that I really like about this is that at the back of the book, for every single session, there is a home learning sheet. So you can send this sheet home with the children after you've done the session, and it gives parents advice on what they can do to help build on that learning at home. So inside this guide, there is a page about how to use the pack. On the next page, the book explains that there are 12 sessions and how you go about running these sessions. So each one is planned in the same way, in the same format. They're very straightforward to follow. And at the back of this book, there is an informal communication assessment. So it's just a way for you to be able to record how the children are doing if you want to do so. So I've had a look at these sessions and I wanted to choose one to kind of go through in a little bit more detail with you. And the one that I've chosen is session 8, Everyday Actions. At the top, we have our objectives. So in the getting started or the introduction part of this session, we're doing some miming. So it's you as the practitioner miming different actions and the children have to guess what you're doing. So it's kind of getting that everyday action language started and introduced and making them think about it. For the hands-on or main activity part of our session, the children can use the Lego bricks or the Duplo bricks to make something for the girl or the boy to sit or sleep on. You can then ask the children to, for example, make the boy sit on the sofa, and then once they've done that action, ask them to tell you what the boy is doing. So the boy is sitting on the sofa. All about really using and repeating all of that lovely language. Once you've done that, you can go around the group and talk about the different things that the children have made, and then also ask them to think about other things that we sit or sleep on, ask them to think about what they sit or sleep on at home, bringing that back to something that they can relate to. So once we're done with the session, we also have this keeping on learning section as well. It's really a way then to expand on the skills that they've learned. So this kit that I'm looking at the moment is for nursery 3 to 4 year olds, but Pearson also do a early years booster kit as well. So I'm thinking especially for children who come in with very low language skills, although if they've been using this kit in nursery then possibly that won't happen, and also children with EAL. So I can already see how this could benefit them, taking them out in small groups with a teacher or a teaching assistant and going through this to really help them with their language skills. I've really enjoyed looking at this kit. I think the only thing that you need to be mindful about if you're thinking about buying the kit is that for some of the sessions you might need some resources that aren't included in the kit. However, I don't think that's really a problem because the resources that you need, things like farm animals or a feely bag, these are things that you will have in an early years setting anyway. Anything that makes planning quicker and easier is a good idea in my book. And it's done really well because it uses the early years framework, it looks at the characteristics of effective learning, it tells you how you can expand on their learning. So I think certainly if you're in an early years setting like a nursery, a childminder, maybe even as a parent if you want to be doing some language boosting development at home, this kit could be really beneficial to you. I will link in the description box below where you can buy it and find out more information. I do hope you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to give it a like. If you already use this kit, then do let me know in the comments below. Let people know what you think about it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Pearson for sponsoring this video, and I will see you next time.